Hey folks, Cap JLP here, back with some Elite Dangerous on the Xbox One. Today we're going to be doing missions. We're going to see if we can get a mission from a star base, see what it is, go to the next system and deliver the mission or whatever we've got to do. So here we are at the starport, and I'm in my Viper. And what you want to do is check your starport services. I'm going to go down to bulletin board. So once you're on bulletin board, the top's going to give you available missions. If you had a mission to turn in, they would actually be above this. But you got available missions, and then you also have available but not obtainable missions. So on these, you can't take these for some reason. Either your ship, you don't have the capacity, storage capacity, or it's possibly your rank's not high enough or in the right faction to take those. So you can just kind of look through here and see what you got. And you can read it there and see what you're transporting. Looks like this is combat stabilizers. Quantity 4, so you're going to have at least a 4 ton of cargo space available. I'm going to go ahead and take this. It tells you there your system that you need to go to, 42 Aquili, and the starport's Makarok Dock. At any rate, go ahead and just accept the mission. You can check these other missions. Sometimes, the missions will line up and they're also going to either the same location in some cases, or at least the same system. So once it's updated and takes it here, I'll actually show you an example there at the top. I actually see the top one is delivering some synthetic meat to 42 Aquila. So we'll look in there and see where that's at. Oh, I can't take it because I've eaten up my 4 tons. So you can see there what happened. Filled up my cargo base, so now I can't qualify to take that. So anyway, I don't want to take that one. We're going to take just the one mission this time. Once you've got that done, you can go ahead and back out of here. I'll go ahead and set my destination. I always like to set my destination inside here so that I've got my location locked and ready to go. Go ahead and bring up the galaxy map. One thing neat on this is you can see some little icons here. If you don't remember the system you needed to go to, and if you only have one mission, it makes it much easier, but you can see there's a little orange globe over here on 42 Aquili. So that indicates you've got some sort of mission there. If you have your route, you can plan your route. That means you can actually get there. And then if you have this system highlighted, notice these are red, so that you don't have those yet. So you don't have, there's nothing to buy in that particular case. But this system map could also be red too, meaning there's no system data on that. But you've got system data on here so that it's white. So I'll go ahead and choose that. And then it'll actually show me the system map. And then it will actually show that little orange globy icon on the starport that I need to go to. So if you didn't write all that down, you really don't have to remember it. If you got a lot of missions, it kind of helps to remember what's what. But you can always go back and look at your left panel under your contacts to see what your missions are and where they have to go. And you can see real quick, the little globy is right there. And I can go ahead and plat my route there, and it goes ahead, and you can see that turn red. So it set my destination to that point too when I plotted the route. I'll go ahead and back out of here. So we've got that set, so I can go ahead and launch. You can tell over in the right hand corner, this cargo I have is actually illicit cargo, so you can get scanned and fined. Again, you're generally what you get paid is outweighs the fine, so you're not opposed to being Han Solo and running guns, this works for you.
Landing gear retracted.
I found that if I, whoa, there's a ship. If I get out of here as quickly as possible, I generally don't get scanned, so I try to do it quick. Do a little speeding and reckless flying, but as long as you don't crash, you're okay. Try to avoid being scanned by Federal. I'll even boost a couple times to try to get out away from it as quickly as possible. Once I get my mass lock is off, I'll go ahead and start charging my frame shift drive. And I'll go ahead and use that compass over there on the left and go ahead and line up to the little white dot. Short jump through hyperspace and we should be there. It's not a long jump for this one. It's a pretty short jump for the system. I'll go ahead and throttle up and start making my way towards the little white dot. I discovered a new astronomical object, which is wonderful. Sell those later. Now I'm in Super Cruise. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can go to hyperspace and make this a little shorter. Sometimes you can, sometimes you're too close. You have to get there in Super Cruise. So this did require 2 jumps. And I'm in Super Cruise again. So I'm just going to get lined up. I'm watching my speed, my distance from the system, and you got to watch your speed, otherwise you'll blow past the system. On the right hand side down there near the radar, you can actually see my throttle coming up, my speed coming up to match my throttle setting. And you can see some little blue icons that indicates kind of the speed recommended. You see I backed off just a little bit to keep my speed within inside those blue dashes or dots. As you get closer, those will get smaller, so you need to slow down. You need to be slow enough and close enough to the system to come out of Super Cruise into the irregular flight thrusting. I'll speed this up just a little bit so you don't have to sit and watch the journey here. And you can see again I've blowed past the system because I didn't slow down. It's like all the gravitational forces as you get closer kind of pulls you down, so you really got to watch your throttle as you get closer. It's really not that big a deal just to kind of turn around pretty quick. You can see those blue dots have changed, so I shouldn't be pulling my throttle up as high now. There's my safe disengage, so I'm going to go ahead and disengage out of Super Cruise into my normal flight thrust. That should bring me right off the side of the station. And there it is. These, buddy of mine was flying this the other day, and he has a really hard time finding the entryway into these sort of stations that look like this. And generally, if you look at the station and target it, it'll show you a little bit better kind of little arrows of which way is what. But if you look at the direction that the station is spinning, generally on the axis is where the end point will be. And since I can see this point, I don't think this is it. It's got to be on the other side of this station. I'm going to go ahead and throttle up. I'm going to go ahead and request docking. I'm going to try to do this quickly again to try to not get scanned.
Docking request granted.
Come in rather tight and fast.
Scan detected.
I got scanned, so I'll get a fine. So now that I got scanned, I can go ahead and take my time here. Landing my lowering gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, landing gear deployed.
Docking successful.
It's a little hard landing, but it worked. Once you're here, go ahead and go to Starport Services. Go to the bulletin board. Actually, I'll refuel first. You never know. Crap hits the fan, you got to get out of here. Make sure you're full of fuel. And you can see here on the bulletin board, deliver cargo is now above available missions. So that means I'm here and got the opportunity to unload my cargo. You just go over to give and you get your credits. And then while you're here, and since you have a fine, go to your contacts and you can go ahead and pay all fines or one specific. In this case, I only got the one. Pay my fine, all is good in the world, and I got my credits. And then you get another mission. You can see what you can do here or go exploring or what have you. So anyway, that's it. Elite Dangerous Xbox One, how you do missions. Thanks a lot for watching. Please rate, subscribe, give me a big thumbs up.